Okay guys, this is the front piece of the pattern I'll be using. Okay, so I'm working on both the front and the back. So right now I'm going to place my tape on the shoulder and divide by 2, meaning I want to mark the midpoint of my shoulder. Okay, so and I connect it to the bust point or the nipple point. This doesn't really affect anything. You may ignore this. Okay, it really has nothing to do with this design, but for me it's like a guide. Okay, so from this point now I'm going to measure 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches all around from the shoulder down to the center front. Okay, so I'm going to connect the points together. All right, now that I'm done with this, I'm going to measure a few inches to that point, and we can measure 5 inches, we can measure 4. So let's just go for 4.5 inches. So you place your tape this way, bending it this way. If you are measuring a curved line, this is how you measure it with your tape. Okay, so now I'm going to measure 4.5 inches like so. So after doing that, I'm going to connect to the chest line or the armhole line. Okay, you can actually measure 3 inches instead of 4.5. So this is, for me, to you, is just a guide. You can as well do whatever you wish, on your pattern. Okay, so I'm going to connect this way with my ruler, my curved ruler. So this is what I have. Your own might be deeper than this. Okay, it's also a design. Okay, it's the same style, it's the same design, so you can draw it lower or deeper. Okay, so it all depends on what you want. It depends on your style. Okay, so now that I'm done drawing it, I'm going to be taking a dart that will firm up this point. Yes, it will firm it up. Okay, because drawing that line will make that part to be loose, on the fabric. So we need to firm it up with a dart. So you can take dart of 1 inch if you really don't mind, but for this tutorial I'll be using that of 1/2 inch on this side, on that line. Yes, so you connect that line to the bust point, then you can now pick 0.25 inch on both sides of the line to make 1/2 inch for our darts. So I hope you can see the dart. So this dart is going to be invisible. We are going to be relocating the dart to another part, okay, on the pattern, right? So right now we are going to raise the dart up to the bust point, okay, so that when we open our 1/2 inch dart, we will be able to transfer it successfully onto the waist without any problem. So right now that I'm done doing this, I'm going to be cutting. I will cut, it is either I cut the waist part first or I cut the armhole line first. So either of the two is fine. So you are going to cut this way. You won't cut in the middle. Why? Because we are trying to transfer that from one location to another. So you are not going to cut in the center. So you just cut this way as shown. So this is what I have. Okay, so to transfer a dart from one location to another, like I said, you need to open up a dart before you can do that. So right now, as I have closed the dart on this armhole line, the one on the waist dart is opened up. Can you see? So, and that means we have successfully transferred the dart to the waistline. So right now we are going to use paper to support it like so, and use your tape as well to secure it. Okay, so from this point to this point is 1.5 inches. I like to go down by 1.5 inches. You can do that for a plus size. Okay, so now from this point I'm going to be drawing my dart. My dart actually started from that point before I decided to raise it up so that I could transfer the dart to the waistline. Now that the dart has been transferred, I need to redraw my dart, my waist dart. Okay, my waist dart must not start from the nipple point. Please take note of that. So right now I'm going to, now that I have more than 1 inch dart on the waist, so I need to actually get the midpoint like so, and okay, transfer to my fabric. So but right now I'm still doing another pattern, and I need to fold in the dart so that I could cut or trim out the excess paper underneath. So now I'm blending up the armhole curve line, the new armhole curve line. I'm blending it up because the dart I actually took there affected, okay, the smoothness on that part. So right now I'm going to be cutting out. This part is not useful for me. I'm cutting it out. Please, in case if you had not subscribed to my channel, I need you to help me subscribe. Okay, subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified or alerted. Okay, so please ensure you do so, and also follow me on Instagram and Facebook as well, Thydee Fashion, and Twitter as well. Okay, so now this is my neckline. This is, can I call it collar? I don't know actually. So this is what I have. Okay, so you can, try to just do something nice on your pattern, be flexible and be creative as well. Okay, so there's going to be part 2 of this video, which is going to be majorly for the sewing aspect. Okay, so I don't want this video to be too long. I would have just added it to it. All right, so this is it. Now I'm going to be folding in like I said, and before trimming the excess paper out. So now I'm going to be moving over to the back neckline, the back pattern, sorry. So, and please ensure you add sewing allowance, oh, please, when you're cutting on fabric. This is very important. So right now this is my back, and I'm going to be repeating the same thing on the back pattern, so there's no much explanation to it. Watch the first part, and the second part is going to be very easy because it is the back. Okay, and back doesn't really have issues at all. Okay, so before you do this, you are going to fold in your back, your zipper allowance. This is important. And also we are going to drop the neckline a little, by probably 1 inch. So we are going to drop it down by 1 inch more, so that all together we'll have 2 inches. So, and every other thing remains the same. So in case if you love this video, you're very free to share the video, share it, watch, like, subscribe, share, drop your comments, your questions in the comment section. lovely. It is taking shape already. Can you see? So this is all about this design, and I wish that you try the same thing and give me the feedback on the outcome. Okay, so if this design or this video eventually becomes helpful to you, please do not forget to give me a very huge thumbs up. I would so much appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. And the next video is going to be for the sewing. Please ensure you watch out for this. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.